The president also said last night that a big part of his strategy is protecting Americans at home. The man in charge of that is Jay Johnson, Secretary of Homeland Security, and he sat down with our Michelle Miller.
Today, the terrorist threat is more decentralized, it's more diffuse, there are more Al-Qaeda affiliates. So in many respects, the terrorist threat that we face today is more complex.
Are we under a greater threat today from these radicalized extremists, the homegrown terrorists, than we are from these organizations overseas?
That type of threat is harder to detect than the threat from overseas. The independent actor who is inspired toward violence because of something they read or something they see at home in their own living room can strike without a whole lot of notice. And so one of my priorities as secretary is community outreach to establish a community-based type of homeland security. And it's worked with considerable success in some contexts, but we need to do a better job.
What does the success and strength of ISIL mean to Homeland Security?
We know of no current specific plot by ISIL to attack our homeland, but that is not by any means the end of the story. We're tracking these individuals. Several have been arrested by the FBI who have attempted to leave this country to take up the fight in Syria. We've determined to know who these people are, investigate them, prosecute them where appropriate.
How many are we talking about?
That number is something in excess of 100 who have left or attempted to leave this country to go to Syria.
Just yesterday, a 19-year-old Colorado woman pleaded guilty to conspiring with ISIS. She was arrested before boarding a flight to the Middle East in April, and Scott Johnson says this is just another example of how the administration hopes to thwart potential threats at the start.
Important interview, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.